Okay, so now let's do the Vimeo integration with GamiPress. So how do we do that? First is we're gonna use the webinar sample one, because the tag here is actually not a real one, so let's not use that. So I'm gonna go to the back end first and do the setup. So I'm gonna install GamiPress. GamiPress is by default free, but there are lots of add-ons that you could purchase to make your site like interact more with your login users. So I'm gonna activate that, and then I'm gonna install another one, which is GamiPress Vimeo. Okay, now what we need to do is set up the GamiPress. So first is I'm gonna create an achievement type. I'm gonna specifically create this for webinars progress. Webinar progress. You can name it whatever you need it to, and you could also set some featured image. But for now, let's just focus on creating the Vimeo thing. So first is I'm gonna add a new progress here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna name this watch webinar sample 1, and then you could award some points if you need to, but for now, again, let's just skip that and go to the steps, because this part is the important one. Add a new one, and then in here you need to search for video, and then you need to select watch a specific video. And then when you have Vimeo, it provides you that ID. Example, if I go to Vimeo and then I'm gonna log in, let's say I'm just gonna grab this link. That's fine. And then the ID is, so I'm just gonna paste the ID in here. Oh, not that one. Hold on, let's do that again. But the ID is this one. So you need to copy that, and then you need to paste that in here. Make sure to remove any unnecessary character. So we just need the number. And then here you could label it like watch webinar sample 1, and that's gonna show on the progress list of the members or the users view. So it's important to label it properly. That will make sense. And then before you hit the publish, you need to make sure you click the save all steps, and then of course you can then hit the publish. Now I think I forgot something. I actually forgot the tag. So what I'm gonna do here, on the side there's memberium for GamiPress. It says add badge if member has the tag, and then add tag if the member has the badge. So I'm gonna use the same tag because I wanna be able to trigger this manually as well via tag. And of course, when a member completely watch the video, I also wanna make sure I add a tag. So let's see if the tag is in here. No, it's not yet. So what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to publish this first. I'm gonna go to my dashboard, Memberium, and then support. Sometimes you need to do this, especially when you added a tag outside when you were trying to work on the website, and then you added a tag. Sometimes it doesn't synchronize right away. So if you need that very quickly, that data, so you just click this synchronize button. Now let's go back to achievements and webinar progress and add or attach that tag. So we're gonna look for the complete tag. It's in here now, and update. And that's it. Now that's the back end part. This will trigger the progress for that member. Now in here we need to make sure, so if I just click this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit this post. When I add the video, I need to make sure I'm using the Vimeo, not this one, but this one from GamiPress. It's important to use that, or else you could also use the GamiPress shortcode. You can't just put any video player and expect this to work. You need to use the GamiPress widget or shortcode specifically, and then paste the ID or URL, and then I'm gonna mark that as update, and that's good to go now. Now how do we show kind of like this one, right? We have this tag already, and when a member or as a login user completely watch that video, they're gonna get the tag, and we want to show a specific message. In this example, it is saying complete, as an example like this one. So how do we do that? Now we need to go back to our listing template that we created for the webinar, and then in here we need to call the dynamic field. So what I want to do is I want to select metadata and then keep complete tag. So as you can see, it did show the tag that we set on the back end. I mean in here, right? So that's just a data coming from one of your posts. So it can be like not accurate. That's fine. But as long as we select this meta field, we are good to go. Now, before we could actually show a message based on this tag, we need to customize the field output, and then we also need to filter the field output, and we're gonna use the shortcodes, and then hide if empty. I always wanna use that one. And this is gonna be like, it's gonna hold that value, so we could wrap that with some shortcodes from Memberium. So I'm gonna use this has any tag, and then I'm going to copy this, Control X, paste that in here, space, and then complete. And maybe I'm gonna color that in green. Update. So now if we go to our website, so all webinars, I'm an admin, so I should see that complete message. So if I'm not an admin and I don't have that tag, that message is not gonna show up. So I hope this video is helpful. I just really want to show you that it's possible to separate your website's content properly, especially for membership sites, because it's not just, in my experience, it's not just courses alone. You may have some webinars, you may have some live replays, those kinds of content. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to put all of that in LearnDash. Plus, I also have some experience with clients who are not using LearnDash, and just wanna be able to track their members' progress as simple as they could, then this is also another way of doing that.